everybody. Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Aura. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Wow, I haven't streamed since Auraversary, huh? Hello, we're gonna be playing more Ace Attorney in just a hot second, but I wanted to check in with everyone and see how you're all doing today. Thank you again for making Auraversary so wonderful, by the way. I had a lot of fun. It was crazy reliving my very first stream ever, and seeing past Aura, hearing past Aura. I'm like, get a load of this guy. But also a hilarious thing about Auraversary that I didn't quite realize. Some of you may remember, if you were there for Auraversary, some of you may remember that I was reading marshmallow messages from you all. Thank you again for those, by the way. And there was a particular one that made me tear up on stream. I didn't realize until after the stream was over, but that one was actually sent by my wife, Milo. My wife made me cry on stream and I had no idea. But that was so sweet of her to send that message. That's crazy that I had no idea during the stream. I just kind of like clicked afterwards. I was like, wait a minute? That message said that they love me. That's the only one that said they love me. Was that my wife? So there you go. Hi, Dominator. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Another fun thing. The other day, Milo and I encountered our neighbor from across the hallway when we were heading back to our apartment. You know, it was a pretty narrow hallway, so Milo and I kind of tried to move out of the way, and we're like, excuse me, sorry. And our neighbor's like turning around and was like, so which one of you has the beautiful singing voice? And I verbally, I go, oh no. And I raise a finger and I'm like, that would be me. I'm so sorry. She was very sweet. She was very sweet. And complimented my singing voice, which was very nice of her. She didn't have to do that. But she was like, I thought, you know, do I live across the hallway from a Broadway singer? I don't know. Maybe she was flattering me a bit. But yeah, I felt so embarrassed. It's like, oh no, my neighbor heard the karaoke segment of Auraversary. Oh no. Usually it's really difficult to hear things between the apartments here, but I guess there is some sound that travels through the front doors. Lurk, gonna need to do some Marvel Rival quest, BRB. Okay, have fun with Marvel Rivals. But Jesus Christ. That was so, like, it was very sweet, and it made me happy that you know, she said those nice things about me, but also completely mortifying. I was perceived. Oh no, I was perceived in my flesh body. Oh God. Yeah, and then also, I got the hiccups in my sleep last night / this morning. I got the hiccups in my sleep. I didn't know that you could do that. But I was like vaguely aware, like I was dreaming about having hiccups. And then Milo like gently shook me and was like, you know, are you okay? Do you have hiccups? So I guess because of my sleep apnea, I got some hiccups in my sleep. What do you know? What do you know? I've been alive for this long and I learned something new about the human body every day. All right, but enough about that. We're going to continue with Ace Attorney now. I'm sure we're all very excited. We are hot on the trail of maybe the murderer? Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. I mean, oh, hi, Phoenix Wright. Hello, welcome in. But yeah, we just found out that the old man from the boat shop was not what he seemed, and he hightailed it out of there. You're very real. No bot. I bet you love Edgeworth too, huh? I remember you. All right, let's just go in. Of course, as usual, if my audio levels need tweaking, please let me know. I have not moved anything around since Auraversary, so please Tell me if anything needs adjusting. I want you to have the perfect streaming experience, okay, guys? I wrote a second love paragraph to him. Oh, let's see. I can send. Yeah, sure. Feel free to proclaim your love for Edgeworth anytime you want. I know I do. All right, let's see. Yep, day 3 investigation. Oh, boyo. I love Edgeworth. I mean, look at him. I can change him. I can fix him. I love him. He is my darling, and I love him. I mean, I love how clean he is, the way he looks, his hair, his outfits. I love his gray hair and how he styles it. I don't care if he hates me. I will always love him so much. I adore him so much. You fix his lift fears. That's so English or European of you to say that. His lift fears. All right, December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. I know America. Yeah, I know.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? That was over a week ago. What was he talking about? Oh, good, a flashback. Memory of a crime that I committed. Oh, shit. IDK, I love him. Same. He's so lovable. Look at him. Look at him. A memory of murder. He remembers committing a murder. Angry cat. That is very true.
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never.
Nick?
Oh no, it's Larry! Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I am swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me?
What if he's America? Larry is America? Yeah, he's pretty America. I don't know. He doesn't look American. Rather, he doesn't look white. He doesn't look white. I don't think half the cast actually looks white. Them passing this off as America is ridiculous. The localization was crazy for this.
Swooning? Me?
I think Maya's whole thing is ramen in the original Japanese. And everybody loves ramen no matter where in the world you are. Everyone loves ramen, but no, they have to make her like burgers. I know America, they have the dollar stuff and the trash. That is true. We have dollar stuff, trash, and burgers.
Oh yes. I do remember feeling faint.
Right on! Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Don't ask him. Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Bisexual king. Are you from Wales? Is that what you're saying? You're Welsh? I think you did bring that up last time. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Oh, the serious face. I think you can do better than that. No. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. I don't know about bow, but I will talk to you. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Do you have Tesco or Asda? I don't know. I don't know. Tesco sounds familiar. It sounds like a typical company name, but I'm not sure. Asda. Asda. I'm not sure. None of those sound super familiar. There's definitely not either of those around here, anyway. Asda. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. Okay. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Yeah, of course we can. We trust him.
Nick?
Do you have Poundland? Wait, would that be called Dollarland? We have Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and King Dollar. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. You two? Like Maya and Edgeworth? Or Maya and Mia? Or who? Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me?
No! Don't lie to her!
But why you, Larry?
Huh? Oh, because the trio of friends, of course. They're a trio of childhood friends. Tree, yeah, Dollar Tree. I don't know why it's called that. But the logo is a tree. Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick?
Huh, enough with the silent treatment.
Well, why aren't you answering her question? Be nice. Do you have hamsters in America? Do you have food in America? Yes and yes. Yes and yes. We do indeed have food sometimes.
Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
Well, yeah, he's traumatized. Do you have water? I am water. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Oh, the lore! Wait. Oh,
wait. Was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. Aww. Calling him Miles, that's so cute. Wah. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. Oh, 3rd grade? You're probably like, what, 8 or 9 years old? I was on trial. A class trial. Insert Danganronpa music. I don't remember any Danganronpa music.
A class trial?
What about the class trial? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Interesting. What is 3rd grade? Is it like year 3? Yeah. I don't know why, but in America, at least, they call them grades. You know, 1st grade, 3rd grade, 10th grade, 12th grade. Yeah.
Huh, I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. $38? Like, for a kid, that's like $1 million. Especially in this era, you could buy a video game for that much, probably. A single video game. Is that a lot? Is that like 10 pound? It's more like about 35 pound. Yeah. 33 pound. Inflation, conversion rates. Google will tell you. It's not a lot, but for a kid, it's a lot. Oh. Yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Oh, the groan tube! Okay, hold on. My tube! Wait, that's cool. Thank you. It's the best $4 I ever spent. need to, like, draw a grown tube asset for, so I can, whenever it's redeemed, I can use it on stream so you can see it. It's like the kazoo. I need a kazoo asset also so you can see the kazoo when I use it. You go to America for it? No, you can get one online. Go, just look up grown tube online. It's fine. You don't have to come to America for a $4 tube. Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Oh no, poor baby Phoenix, no!
I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you, thief. Give the money back. You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, stop borrowing my eraser. Oh my god, there's so many things. Give me 50 cents I loaned you. Hey, did you rob that bank the other day?
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. Oh, even the teacher saying that is crazy. Wait, do you have traffic light lollipops? Very important. No, that sounds amazing, but I do not think we have those. I need to Google that later. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. That is so sad!
Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
No, he's so sad! No! I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection!
He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs.
Miles? Aw, baby Miles!
It wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
Oh, it was Edgeworth whose money got stolen? Aw.
No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Aaron the Baron 666. Thank you so much. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up?
There's Larry, baby Larry.
This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think about how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Very well. I'll replace the money myself, as you should have done from the beginning. If you have no evidence, take some responsibility. This class trial is over. I bet you're embarrassed, lady. Kicks down door. I cometh for thine ace attorney. Hello. Welcome in. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Okay, so the traffic light lollipops. It's a lollipop. The outer layer is red, the inner is green, and the very inner is yellow. It has 3 flavors, and they taste different from each other. Oh, that sounds cool. It reminds me of a lollipop version of everlasting gobstoppers. I love everlasting gobstoppers. That's how it happened. After that, the 3 of us were the best of friends. Yeah, we're doing turnabout goodbyes. Yeah, we just got the lore, TM. The lore. Aw, she's crying. Oh no, not the grown tube. Okay, one second. My tube. Maybe. Maybe in a stream next week, I should draw a grown tube. I love the grown tube. Is this my first time playing Ace Attorney? Well, technically, my wife has played the first 2 games before, and I think maybe the very beginning of the 3rd one, and I watched them, but it's been years and years and years and years. I don't remember too much. I think for the first game, I remember who did it, basically. I don't remember how to get there. So it's very much my first time playing. Yeah. Wife, you can get married in America. I sure can. I can get married in America. Yep.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Didn't you steal the money anyway? You can get married in America. I didn't know that. I thought they hate gay people and stuff. Now don't spoil anything. Please, no spoilers. Even though I already know who did it, do not spoil. For the sake of the viewers who have not seen this before, please, no spoilies. Also, I just realized Oracle is still wearing his cowboy hat. Oracle! We're not playing Red Dead Redemption. Get that hat off. There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, no spoilies, please. Pretty please. Yeah, but about marrying in America, it was, same-sex marriage was legalized here nationwide in 2015. I was legally married the year after, but Milo and I have been together for a very long time. We've been together since 2005. 2005! Oh my god, 20, what the fuck? 20 years? What the fuck? Oh my god. This is what happens when you're an ancient demigod. The time just flies. But yeah, people nationwide, just because we can get married doesn't mean people like us. All right. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Aww. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death, which is so sad. Also, Edgeworth's dad is very handsome.
That's so sad.
I just said that, but you're right. Congrats on getting a wife. Thank you. I'm actually... spoiler warning, I might actually pull her in for helping me with the next trial after this. There's a lot of really cool female characters that I think she would ace doing the voices for. So maybe you guys will see her very soon. Maybe. Do it? Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my darndest. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. And he said so himself. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. Oh, you tried to reach out to him? To talk to him and ask him why? Aww. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
Couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Maya realizing that Phoenix became a defense attorney just so he can meet Edgeworth is crazy. Boom, the vine boom. She figured it out.
Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
Yep, that's right, Maya. Correct. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Oh my god! Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa! Nick! So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Aww! Power of friendship! Dude became a lawyer just so he can see Miles again. If that ain't reason enough to ship him, ID. Need. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Why? Oh, we're coming back. We're back. No, we're not back. Fuck. No. Yes, we're back. We're back? Are we back? Ah. Okay, it's green again. I think we're back. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I don't know why my internet decided to crap out on me. Jesus Christ. Thanks internet. Thanks technology. Love you. Mwah. All right. Thank you for letting me know. Jeez. All right. He got so worked up, he snapped his tie in half. Sorry about that. Thanks, internet, you bugger. Truly. It's not like I pay for high-speed internet with consistent speeds. Gumshoe. Yeah, Gumshoe. Sorry, the internet might have crapped out before he showed up. He said tough, what did he say? He said, close one today, A. I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. It happened while you were reading my message about Wright. Oh my god, it crapped out a while ago then. Jeez. Damn. So what I said is that they're basically canon, right? Because the artist that they chose for these games, I think, might be a BL artist. She's definitely drawn some yaois, I think. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. But damn, internet crapped out a while ago. Sorry about that, folks.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today. Fine, I didn't want to go in there anyway.
The woods?
Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. Oh. He got pretty mad. No one could go in for a while. I mean, hey, it ain't a stream without scuff. You're so right. Honestly, I'll take a temporary outage over the issue I was having for like 2 months, where OBS would just be like, we can't find your stream key. So we're just gonna stop your stream, sorry. That was happening like once or twice a stream, sometimes 3 or 4 times a stream, for a couple months until I figured out the problem. Lotta got found, yeah, she did.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Bye, Gumshoe. Oof, that must have sucked. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's okay. I figured it out in the end. It took me a while to figure it out, though. I had to try so many things. But I think eventually I just regenerated my stream key from Twitch, and that did the trick. So we're not going into the we're not going into the woods, but can we go to the beach? Let's go to the beach. Ninky Majaj. Gourd Lake Public Beach. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore?
store.
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. Well, yeah, Larry works that, and he's... and Larry was at our place, so, you know.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
All right, let's see. There's probably nothing here. Let's go to the boat shop. December 27th boat rental shop.
That old caretaker got away.
For now. Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
I know that throat clearing anywhere. I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. God, I'm Phoenix. I'm literally him. It's him. Hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I am Phoenix, you're right.
Mr. Grossberg! This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. Why is he saying it like that? Just totally unappreciative. Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? All right, who knows? Can we go inside? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. The bird is still here. Hello, bird.
Nobody's home.
The bird's home.
Hello, hello. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello.
You are very repetitive today, Polly. Can we talk to you?
Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. It's not kidnapping, Phoenix, it's bird napping. Police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Shouldn't they take Polly into custody?
Well, okay.
Trust me, Maya, you do not want a pet parrot. I feel like that's one of the most regretted pets ever. Especially the longer living ones, like the African gray.
Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Okay, can we examine the safe?
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228. What?
Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aw.
I know, me too, Maya. Me too, Maya.
But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Who is it from?
A letter? Aw, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Oh boy, the letter. It's the letter. Edgeworth.
Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. Oh, how to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. perfect detail, you say? In perfect writing? Fascinating. I know a character who does all things with perfection.
What do you think it means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Let's give it to Gumshoe right away, please. I wonder who it could be. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But we gotta give it to Gumshoe right now. like, let's go immediately. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to get this to Gumshoe because that is the smart thing to do. Okay, I'm just expecting someone to show up and just beat me up and take my stuff. I'm just expecting someone to kick my ass and take my evidence. Okay, so let's go here. And here. And criminal affairs. Gumshoe, please. Gumshoe, take this quick and make photocopies while you're at it. All right. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. No! Is there anyone else we can give this to? Can we give it to anybody else? The chief is right there. Can we give it to the chief? Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today. No!
Oh, really?
He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Oh, he did say that. That's true. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. But the evidence! The evidence! Wait. We can take it to Grossberg, right? Can he keep it for us? Okay, so we'll go here. Oh, hello.
One day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
I know. I was just coming here as a hub. I'm sure Nick has learned from the red white case. Oh my god, he was so dumb in that. He's like, hey, see this? You see this newspaper article? Wags it in front of his face. Blah, 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 blah. See this? Yeah, what an idiot. What an idiot. Also, I feel like Grossberg needs a new painting and quick. This looks so bad. I know, right? Like, bruh. I know, it was totally bruh. Like, what do you mean you're gonna show your hand to the enemy who is, like, blackmailing half the city? Stupid. Stupid. All right. He's out. Again.
When does he work, anyway?
That's a great question. Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Oh, God, we've got this evidence burning a hole in my pocket. Okay, detention center. Why are we going here? Aw, hi, Edgy. You look so unhappy. I'm so sorry. We'll get you out of there, though, tomorrow. Probably. Maybe even later today, if we're lucky. Hey. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial.
Class trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Oh, Phoenix! Ah, Phoenix! Hi, Edgy Poo. Oh, that's so Wendy Oldbag of you. Edgy Poo. When is she coming back? I know she reappears.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Don't out him like this. Ridiculous. Hey, gee, thanks. Be nice. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. Ah. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. No, the angst. Delicious angst. go. Dip it in your coffee. Tasty angst. Alright, let's talk to him. Why prosecute? I think we know why. Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me. You want me to defend criminals? Now they're not all criminals. You know that for a fact. You're not a criminal. You know? You're not a criminal, are you? So once you finish this game, you jumping straight into the second one? Probably. Unless I take a break to do some other visual novel. What was I gonna do? Oh, right! Danganronpa! I might go back and do the first Danganronpa. But I could also just go straight into the second one of this, too. Maybe. I haven't decided. I've got one more trial after this one to figure it out. To make up my mind. I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. The defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in an elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Damn! Oog! What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. And fashion, too! You're the Cravat Brothers.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
Now imagine if Phoenix started dressing like Mia. Sheesh! He is a perfectionist in all things. Oh, a perfectionist, you say? Steeples my fingertips. I see. A perfectionist. Fascinating. More like Cravat's son. That's very true. That's very true. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Not like me. I feel like done is better than perfect.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it's impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job. To find the suspect guilty. Perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. We'll see about that. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right! Now is no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Yeah. Poor guy. Well, have fun in detention. Have fun. Do you think he's back yet? Grossberg! Nope. Well? I mean, we've lasted 2 days against him. That's longer than most of his opponents. Yeah, I mean, he's like, 15 minutes or whatever. This trial will end in 15 minutes. Gumshoe? Damn it. Okay, no. Gourd Lake again? Beach? Okay. What am I doing with this evidence? Oh. Maybe there's something else we missed. Maybe there's something else we missed in this shack. Let's look around. Examine all the things. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. Guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. I don't know if these snacks need to be heated up. It was 3 minutes actually. Oh, okay, my bad. I will say I'm not known for my memory.
Doesn't look like he uses kitchen much.
You're right.
I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie.
What, you thought he was telling the truth? Man.
Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them?
Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of fish they caught, right?
Right. But don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you?
Puny? No, they're sea fish. Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. It's so true.
Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him.
I feel like we're having two different conversations. Hi, Lily. Hello. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you, as always. Okay, so let's see. We examined the safe. There's probably nothing left in here. Nothing left. Yes.
I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him.
He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. You and me both. My head's too filled with FNAF lore and the countless gay ships in AA for actual important stuff. That's very fair. It's like how some people have a second stomach for dessert, so you get a second brain for FNAF. I'm good. How are you? Wowie, I love this case. Glad I could catch this. I also love this case. It's one of my favorites. I'm doing great though. I'm having a great day. I had leftover Japanese cream stew that I cooked the other day and milk tea. So I am happy. I'm happy as a clam. All right, let's see. I clicked off my game accidentally. Silly me, silly me. All right, let's see. TV. Wait, why do we need to? Oh. I was gonna say, why do we need to analyze the TV? But she's freaking out. Is there something there? What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, never mind.
What? Tell me.
Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
Oh man, I thought she found like a clue. Oh.
See, that's why I didn't want to tell you.
Art thou a fan of the robot bear possessed by a kid, perhaps? I like FNAF up until the Pizzeria Simulator. I think Pizzeria Simulator was the last really good game. Although I will say Glamrock Freddy has a very good design. But I feel like Pizzeria Simulator wrapped everything up really well. And then everything after that kind of feels like a cash grab. But there are still things I like. There are still things I like about the series. Yeah. Glam Dad Supremacy, yeah, I like him a lot. He's really good. I think. Alright, so what about the trap? Nope, nothing. Fishing pole. Wish we could fish for clues. Fishing pole looks expensive.
Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe.
Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Yeah.
Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange.
Maybe we better not. Too bad we didn't borrow the puppy. We got the choice between like the metal detector, a puppy, and something else. Wish we could have taken the puppy with us. All right, let's see. Where do we go? I'm fresh out of clues. Let's see here. And here. Oh wait, no, here. Huh. Okay, we talked to Edgeworth. Gumshoe's still gone, right? Yes. I'm going to assume that Grossberg is not back yet. Damn it! No! Where do I go? Where do I go? I found this note and I don't know what to do about it. Maya! Talk to me. That is... She's just like in Sam and Max when you talk to Max. Just do what you do, that should work. Okay. just like when you talk to Max and you're like, hey Max, any clues what we should do next? And he's like, eh. feel like if they had to continue the games, they should have left Afton to his eternal hell in UCN. Oh yeah, Ultimate Custom Night, you're right. And given us a new villain instead of Afton, but Virus, lady who's in the game for like 2 seconds, and the Mimic. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. They should have let Afton die. Okay, let's see. Oh, you know what I haven't tried yet? You know what I haven't tried yet? I feel stupid. Let's show him the letter. He's the only one we can talk to. Let's show him the letter. Hey, Edgeworth. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you should look at this. I was gonna say, yeah, that was dumb of me. Edgeworth, see this letter? Hmm? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge. On me?
Who is that old guy anyway?
I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he's following this letter then.
Which means there was someone else behind it. Yeah, who? Who? Now it's time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. Who did it? 2 men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. How has no one made the big connection, by the way, of who this old man is? How is no one in the, like, because, you know, Phoenix is a bit of a genius. He figures things out really quick. How has he not tied 2 and 2 together yet? You know? How has he not figured this out?
It also says this is your last chance, which implies Statute of Limitations, DL6.
It's all there. It's all there, you guys. DL6 Statute of Limitations runs out like tomorrow. Come on. Figure it out. Also, the code to the safe is 12/28, which is the day that the Statute of Limitations ends. Dumb. Last chance. Wait, maybe he's talking about the Statute of Limitations. There we go. Yay! He figured it out. I had to get Nick's Albert Einstein and a dumbass at the same time. Yeah, that's true. Even geniuses have their dumb moments. Wait, that old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Oh shit. Let's talk about that. Yanni Yogi. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Big earthquake. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. Being in the dark in an elevator after a scary big earthquake is terrifying. I feel like being in an elevator during an earthquake would make me shit myself. That sounds horrifying to go through that. Oh, no. Top 10 things I don't want to experience in my life. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Nah, I said this before, but I would just take a nap. I would just take a nap. I would take my jacket off, put it under my head as a pillow, and I would just take a nap. I said, wake me up when we're being saved. You won't freak out if you're not conscious. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. Being in a small, dark room that can just plummet at any moment. I know, it's scary! I hate elevators! And there's so many horror not movies. Well, maybe there's movies, but there's so many horror stories and horror games about elevators. They know how scary they are. I feel like if I ever made a video game that was like a horror game, which I would love to do one day, I should definitely do something with a fucking elevator, because elevators are scary! They're so scary, and, like, they're, like, commonplace, right? But not commonplace enough to feel, like, comfortable for most people. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. That's why I take the stairs. It's better for you, too. Sometimes I get lazy, though. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. He claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. Didn't he also suffer brain damage? Which is terrifying to think about. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. I feel like getting brain damage from oxygen deprivation is terrifying. This is a harrowing experience.
Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. Tell me! Tell me! You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. It's not murder if you're like 9 years old. I mean, I guess it is. I guess it is. But if you actually killed your dad, which, you know, we'll figure that out, I guess. I don't know. I don't think you should worry about it. I don't think you should worry about it. I think that's just a nightmare, my guy. I think the time has come to tell all. Tell all? Tell me. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing. In the dark.
Ooh, that's so scary.
Help! I can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Oh. Oh no. Stop breathing my air. That is scary.
No, Father! He's attacking Father!
Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court, or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol.
Get away!
You threw the gun?
Get away from my father!
You threw the gun? Oh my god. Child sees gun. I will throw this. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. I guess the urge to yeet firearms. Yep. Not my first instinct, but you know. Like, if I saw someone attacking my dad, I wouldn't throw a gun. I would throw a punch. If you see the gun and want to use the gun, you shoot the gun, right? I don't know. Whatever. He was oxygen deprived. He was 8 years old. Who knows? Who knows? But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, Edgeworth, you mean...
It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. They're not gonna put you in jail for something you did when you were like 8 or 9 on accident. it's not murder if it's an accident. It's manslaughter. It's dad slaughter. Little guy probably didn't even know how to shoot. That's true. I don't know, 8 or 9. You watch TV. You think Edgeworth watched TV? Think he knows how guns work? This is bad.
What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe...
Oh, there is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6.
Oh, there is, you're right. Let's go. Great, we're gonna talk to Grossberg, I guess. Oh, boyo. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. Yay! Mr. Grossberg.
Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened,
Or they're spirit mediums in this universe. You think they won't lock a guy up for an accidental murder they committed as an 8-year-old? Well, how do we know there aren't spiritual mediums in this universe, huh? Who knows? There might even be demigods among us. Woo! Who knows?
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
And we told the story. And that's what happened.
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
Is it only a dream?
I wonder.
I forgot how smooth all the sprites are in this version. Yeah, I kind of miss the pixels. Everything's all smoothed out.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled?
Well...
Also consider this. He quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real.
By the way, how did you trip and become a demigod? One does not simply trip and become a demigod, at least the last time I checked. So the short version of my lore is that I was in a different world, a different place, in my nameless village, happily living with my family, but then raiders came and burnt the place to the ground, so I had to run away. And as I ran, I tripped and fell into what my world called a god pool, which is where Kainu, the fearsome god of the world that I lived in, that's where he resides, is in these god pools around the world. So I fell into the god pool, and when I emerged, I had special god powers, and my hair turned blue. You can find the lore on my YouTube channel. I have a video with music and voice acting and everything. Yeah, definitely check it out.
As you imagine, Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. Pistol fired, and the deed was done.
Does that work, by the way? I don't know much about guns. I do not know much about guns, but, you know, a gun is activated by squeezing the trigger, right? Can you also shoot a gun by... Is that a thing that happens? I don't know. I don't know about guns. Can that happen just from dropping? That was a much younger... It was a BB gun. So I don't know nothing.
No! I don't believe it!
Accidents happen, y'all. Why are you freaking out? Accidents happen.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked.
Irrevocably, right? English language.
Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
Okay. Let's talk about Greg. Let's talk about Dad. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was handsome, that's what I know. Oh, okay. I right-clicked and that actually made the text progress. Good to know.
He was a defense attorney without peer. Sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
Aw, Mia! We love Mia. I'm glad they never stopped talking about Mia, as far as I know. As I know, they have yet to stop talking about Mia, and I love that.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise. I think most people with a brain would object to it.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost. He died in despair, as it were.
See.
So you tripped and fell into what's basically God's house. Yep. Yes, indeed. I almost drowned in God's house. Let's talk about the spirit medium. Gregory.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. It was your mother, Misty Fey.
Unlurk, do not fear, for I am now here. Hello, Dominator. Hope you had fun with Marble Rivals. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Be back now. How's the case going? Doing great. We're trying to figure out if Edgeworth really did, quote-unquote, murder his own father.
Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's where my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
Or could it be that, you know, the ghost is only as aware as the human Gregory was, right? It's possible that Gregory's ghost really didn't know who shot him. It is very possible. It was dark. I mean, no one could see anything, you know? Maybe he just didn't know. He didn't see. He was shot in the dark and didn't know who killed him. So he just assumed it was the bailiff and not his son. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Well, can I present you with this note? Check this out.
Oh, so this is the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney. But he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense, because it's like you're pleading insanity, right? So, that makes sense. I did have fun, tried a bit of Moon Knight, but had a bit too immersive experience with all the lag. Oh no! I'm sorry about that, that sucks. Lore question, can ghosts see in the dark? That's a good question, but he wasn't a ghost until he was dead, right? Even if ghosts can see in the dark, Gregory Edgeworth probably couldn't. Maybe. I don't know, if they were in there for 5 hours, their eyes probably adjusted. I don't know. Who knows? There's too many unknowns. Ooh.
You'll understand soon enough.
Well, will I? I mean, yeah, oh yeah, this is about ruining him socially. It makes sense, it makes sense. If you're like, well, yeah, my client shot somebody, but he was insane, so it's fine, you know? So I guess, like, you know, he goes out on the street and it's like, oh, look, it's Yanni Yogi, the insane guy. Hey, you gonna go insane and shoot somebody else? Like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I understand.
Wait.
What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Yes! Manfred von Karma! Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? How would he have something to do with this?
Well, he does all things perfectly. The plan to frame Edgeworth was outlined in perfect detail with perfect handwriting. Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time in court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred Von Karma himself.
What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? That's a great question. That's a great question.
If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father.
How would he know that? How would anyone know that? How would anyone know that? Was he there?
Say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
But... No! You can't arrest an 8-year-old! Can you? He was like 8 years old! It was accidental! He was a child! This world is so dystopian, bro. Oh no.
But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist.
I mean, he did adopt Edgy after DL6. He might have told him. That's true. That is true. Started singing A Man Without Love to myself whenever the lag took over. Really makes it less annoying. Can recommend. Oh yeah, singing is always good. Whether you're experiencing joy or undue frustration. Absolutely.
He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
What do you mean? Man, I wish we could have seen that trial. I bet that was juicy stuff. Even if Gregory lost. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It's the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation? Von Karma took a vacation. He got one penalty. And he went to, like, Tahiti. He sat on the beach drinking Mai Tais. Really? Huh. Okay. A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. It's the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Was it really a vacation?
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or, to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
Girl, I've never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. Does she? I thought that was typical vacation. People who have money to travel. Man. I was just remembering, you know, speaking of not having money to travel. So before Milo and I got legally married, we had what was called a commitment ceremony because it wasn't legal in Texas yet for us to get married. And, you know, it's basically a wedding, but, you know, not legally binding or whatever because we couldn't. So we, our quote unquote honeymoon was going to Dallas for 2 days. And Dallas was a 30-minute plane ride. Because that's what you can afford. 2 days. 30-minute plane ride. Oh, broke. We're so broke. Has Maya ever been to Europe? I doubt it. I completely doubt it. She's like, what, 17? Yeah, she probably can't afford it either.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
Suspicious. What do we do, Nick? When Karma's going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this. Even accidental murder is murder, you know.
Oh my god, shut up, shut up, shut up. It's manslaughter, and he was 8! Ah! You're not gonna put him in jail. I know that. But you can't put him in jail. You can't do that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. Can't believe he'd kill someone. Even accidentally.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I
understand. The police materials. Can we talk to Gumshoe yet? I have to get this letter out of my pocket. It's burning hot evidence. I don't want to be here. Gumshoe! Gumshoe, please take this evidence away from me, please. I don't want to hold on to something that's important. I don't want to do it. It's like if you, well, in the miraculous event, right, that you find, let's say, $100 on the ground. You have $100 that you've just found on the sidewalk, and you're like, oh, whoa, $100, mine now. You put it in your pocket, right? And then you're just, like, hyper aware that you have money in your pocket. And you're like, oh God, someone's gonna mug me and take this $100 out of my pocket. That's the feeling I'm getting right now. Everyone around you is a suspect. Anyone could mug you at any moment. Oh my God, December 27th, this happened on my birthday. Aw, isn't that nice? That's pretty cool that one of your favorite cases happened on your birthday.
Pretty neat. There's hardly anyone here.
Even the pet dog? That chihuahua's looking at me funny. He wants my $100.
There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Oh, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there, but I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. Oh my God. Chihuahua is so small, the ideal thief. Nobody will notice small dog take $100. No, imagine getting mugged in a back alley from a Chihuahua. Yo quiero $100. Does anyone remember the Taco Bell dog? Does anyone remember in the 90s? I'm so old. Jesus Christ. Anyway. You can go in as long as he's in there.
Von Karma?
Yes, he just arrived, actually. Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry.
Yo quiero $100. That's true. Wait, what's 100 in Spanish? Oh God, I took 3 years of Spanish and I retained nothing. Ah! I watched 100. You're right. I watched I watched too much telenovelas and retained nothing. All right, let's see. Let's go to the records room. I'm so scared. We're gonna get beaten up. We're gonna get our ass whooped. He's gonna take my $100. Oh God, they're gonna take my $100, you guys.
Dusty as always.
We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Karma. Oh! All I know about that dog is he did ads about the Godzilla movie that must not be named. Ah, yes, the Godzilla movie that must not be named. Godzilla. God, I used to think that movie was the coolest shit when I was in the 90s. But I realized that if I actually were a true Godzilla fan, I'd probably hate that movie's guts. You what? It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. Listen, I wasn't quite so discerning as a viewer back then. I watched many things that turned out to be not so great. Yeah. I don't know, I guess I could probably find the appreciation in there somewhere. Wasn't that thing died to regular missiles? Yeah, you're right. Wasn't the American Godzilla movie also the one, oh, you know, the first one, the 90s one. Wasn't that also the one where, like, Godzilla was specifically designed to be, like, feminine and sexy? Like, isn't there a whole lore thing about that? Which is hilarious to me. That cracks me up. All right, let's examine. There's an empty, not empty, but there's an open file.
Huh? One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases, evidence.
Yep, it had babies too. I remember I had a, I'm trying to remember. I had a toy from the, from that movie, and it was like a plastic egg, and it like cracked open, and there was like a plush Godzilla inside, but it had like a hard plastic head, I think. Weird toy. If I'm remembering it correctly. The American Godzilla movie, do you mean Oppenheimer? You know, I never did watch Oppenheimer. I know that, you know, obviously I know the vague history. And Cillian Murphy, such an eerie looking man. In Batman Begins, he was like way too pretty. Like otherworldly pretty. He's like the Tilda Swinton of men. An ethereal looking being. There's a reason we Goji fans call that thing Zilla. Oh, yeah, that's right. Zilla. That's right. The animated series was peak, though. I remember the animated series, too. Yeah. Yeah. I remember. Man, they made an animated series of everything back in the day. Did you ever play that GameCube game, Destroy All Monsters? That shit was cool. That shit was so cool. Unsolved cases?
Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty!
What?
What are you doing in here?
Oh God, he's so scary from the front. Oh God.
Von Karma!
You. How do you know my name?
He doesn't remember us at all. We're so insignificant to him, he does not even remember that we have been going against him in court for like 2 days. That or he's got Dementors. Huh?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys.
God, he's so freaky looking.
They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. He's freaky looking. Bro is freaky looking. Oh, well, I guess we're talking to you, which I hate doing, by the way.
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism.
Ew, brother, ew. Yeah, me.
Just like his father, always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
me a grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business.
Okay, okay.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We're right. Mr. Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. No, they're gonna make me present the note, you guys! They're gonna make me present the note! He's gonna beat me up and take my $100! You guys! No! He said Phoenix learned from the red-white incident. I don't think he did! Oh, I don't want to do it! I don't want to! Oh, no! Okay. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it! You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter!
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What?
Nick, what is that thing?
Oh, that's a taser. Oh, that's a taser. Hello, Cyberluma. Hisashiburi Nichan. Oh, I think I know who you are. Oh my gosh. New name, right? New name? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you. Like I said, Nick's smart and dumb at the same time. It's so true. Oh god, we're gonna get tased, you guys. We're gonna get tased. It's been so long. It has been so long. I hope you're doing well. It's so good to see you. Stun gun for self-defense, usually. Oh boy.
Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000.
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter.
No!
No!
Whoa! What are you? Can he tase me? No! You don't want to get tased by this guy. He's nasty.
Nick, run!
Oh shit! She got tased! Run, 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 run. Maya!
Out of my way.
Oh, she sacrificed herself and you didn't run fast enough. Oh, you didn't run fast enough, Nick. You dummy. And now you stole our $100. Our metaphorical $100. He stole it. He got us. The letter's gone, of course. He took the DL6 evidence. All of it. You're so stupid. God. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya! Is she okay? Maya! Maya! Also, did no one outside this room hear the scream? Did no one hear two people screaming? I don't think Nick has had $100 in his wallet ever. He puts everything on a credit card. And he pays back the minimum monthly. Maya, open your eyes. Maya. Oh, she's alive. Thank goodness. Why is there no security camera in that room? Also a great question. Also a fantastic question. You know, for being futuristic and dystopian as this universe is, they're kind of stupid about it, huh?
The letter. Did he take it?
Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah. Are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Or even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Oh, Maya. Maya, no. There has to be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya. She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? Ho 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 ho, a bullet! DL6 incident, evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. Ooh, grim! Who needs cameras? The staff will be there, that's enough. Where are they?
Oh, excuse me. Ugh. That came out of nowhere. Apologies, folks.
I remember. Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Oh, the bullet! Thank you, Maya! Prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow.
Ah! To be continued! Ah!
Oh, man! My sneezy. Ugh. Save your progress up to this point. Yes, please. Here we go. Oh my god, we're gonna start the trial. We're gonna start the last day of the trial. Oh man, oh man. Oh man. Ah! I'm scared. December 28th. Oh, this is it. This is the last chance for DL6. Oh my god. Defendant lobby number 2. This is it. Judgment day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Oh, what are you still experiencing aftershocks? Is that a thing that can happen with tasers? What's the big idea? Or is it static electricity? Out with the old, in with the new, Von Karma. Yeah, we're gonna get his ass.
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday.
Why did I read this in Mario's voice? Here we go!
Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, Maya. Oh, Edgeworth does not look happy. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. Hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Oh, you know he will, Phoenix. Don't be optimistic. Whoa! What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge?
Right, good idea.
And go touch a parking meter or something. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Wow, yeah, pal! Oh. Gummy! It's gotten into that girl. 600,000 volts. Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth? Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Oh, man! Oh, God. I'm nervous. Oh, boy.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Are we sure that it was a taser and not a gun that turns people into a taser? A stun gun that turns people into stun guns.
The prosecution is ready. Right, very well. We have reached the final day in our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gummershoot's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Okay. Daddy, where do stun guns come from?
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
There he is.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? Oh, the witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see. Figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? I ain't got one. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi, you're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Okay, a motive. What evidence do I have, by the way? Where's my court record? Okay, do I have the... Of course I don't have the letter. I could send this. Or... Wait, I thought he took this. I thought he took this. I guess I could present this also. I don't think any of this needs to be presented. So maybe this? Probably this. Okay. But I feel like this I can present here. If they let me. Oh, I didn't mean to read it. I meant to present it. It scared me. Please! Oh no! Oh, come on! Oh my god. They are related. You're full of shit. I'm ahead of what the game wants me to do. That is crazy. I'm gonna press then. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond.
Yeah, because of DL6. Because of DL6.
Game, get into my brain. Get with it. That's why you took revenge on them. Oh, shit.
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. First things first, I have to prove this man is who he is. Do that, and the motive will prove itself. Okay. I'll just press everything. I'm sure that won't get me in trouble. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Oh my god, I hate this man.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Phone Karma and Yanni Yogi. Well? Then why did you leave?
He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly
Listen when someone is talking. If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes, not 15 like I said before. When to buy food for Polly? Yeah, right. Food?
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
Like you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Yeah, well, kinda got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that.
I see. So he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. Ah, man. Pressing everything. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep, seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue. Oh, might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Yeah, of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Oh! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
Yanni Yogi.
His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name sounds familiar.
Oh!
Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident.
Figures the judge would have heard of it. Such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is oh, I'm trying to get... Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
I hate this bitch. I hate him.
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court?
Y'all got DNA tests?
This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Is it? There he goes, knowing things without me again. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Oh! Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see, that makes sense.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints? Shit.
Yeah, you see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff, yep.
What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No.
Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Seems that the case has been decided, no?
No! No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one!
Nick, what are we going to do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. How we get out of this one? Yeah, what are we gonna do? What do I do?
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief.
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot?
What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to.
Your Honor? The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Here comes the most memed-on moment in AA fandom history. Yep, that and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Good shit.
Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
I object to your objection. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. This is why you don't make jokes in court. Don't make jokes. Because otherwise someone will take it seriously. That's big talk coming from me.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest.
Oh, sweet.
Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Yes, I'm doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Aw, she's so cute! What a cute bird! Oh man, hold on guys, I need some water. I have not gotten any water in my system since I started doing all this voice acting. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back with water. I'm gonna drink some. Should have drank some before I unmuted. Alright. We'll get started on cross-examining the parrot.
That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name.
Name! Not the gavel slam.
The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
Gotta say her name, Judge.
Hello, hello.
What a testimony.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've heard so far.
Bless you, honey.
Very well, begin your cross-examination.
Right. Bless you.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
Huh.
All right. Press. I'm pressing. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right, what do I say?
Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago. You gotta say her name, though.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6.
I can get Polly to say that here. That will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Oh.
Hello.
Oh my God, how did they train the bird to not say that, though? How did that happen? Actually, really, though, how did that happen? How?
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot.
Hello.
Von Karma retrained the bird? Ain't no way. No way. He suggested this as a joke. Why would he have done this? When would he have time? That's crazy.
Oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? He loves perfection. You're right. Maybe he did think this through. Maybe he thought of the possibility that maybe the bird would get called onto the stand. Oh my God.
Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot. Could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked her if we'd forgotten anything? Uh-oh. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Oh my God.
Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Okay, let's talk to her. Again. Alright, let's see. What's the safe number? I'm gonna ask everything. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack?
1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot.
Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Yes, it does, it does, it does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Let's go.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Identity. This is it right here. Yep. Here.
Take that! The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number?
Case summary. It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident? December 28th? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Ah!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Objection.
Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number one.
You might want to change that now, dude.
This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing.
Indeed.
Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what?
Very well, witness, you may continue.
Okay, so let's go to... I don't know if this will do anything. To ask who the owner is. What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name? I thought maybe the other one would be like, who's your owner? But, nope.
Polly, what's your name?
Polly. Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Does it? Polly, eh? Oh my god! Ooh, I never looked at this! Sorry, I'm drinking water. I didn't look at this! No wonder dude wanted revenge. Jesus Christ! Yes! Suspect data! Yes, it does! Yes, it does.
Ha! Fascinating. You'll claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is this.
The DL6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on then?
Suspect data.
Show us or stop wasting our time.
Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? Suspect data! It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. See?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
Jesus Christ. She's only 7. Oh, she's only 7 years old. Oh my god. That's so funny.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seem more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately!
Yeah.
Witness, tell us your name. Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay. Whoa! He's standing up straight. He's a foot taller now. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. That's how a bird saved a trial. Yep. Thank you, Polly.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Damn! Order! Yanni Yogi. So, was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial. I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a
pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it! Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth.
Damn! The fact he spent the entire time up to now just fucking with everyone, acting like an old man with memory issues who thought he owned a pasta shop. Yeah, that is commitment to the bit. For sure.
I have no regrets. Wait a moment! Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Damn! Damn!
Von Karma. Where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
Oh boy! There are a few mysteries left unsolved, and they are gonna stay unsolved until my next stream. Big stretch. Big stretch. We have much to do in this case. We still have so much more to do. But we're gonna leave it for next time. I'm all out of time for today. I apologize. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to just chatting. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid, huh? Alright! Thanks for the stream. Thank you for coming to the stream! I'm having so much fun with this game. Oh my god. Let's see, is there anyone we can raid? Anyone we can raid? Who's up? Who's playing games? Alrighty. When's my next stream? Saturday. I think that is the plan. I'm gonna be streaming again on Saturday, and I'll probably just do this again. I want to finish this case. Normally I try to mix it up and play multiple games, but I really want to finish this case. It's so juicy, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long either. So let's go ahead and see. We're gonna go raid Annie Maida. We're gonna raid Annie. I think this might be my first time raiding Annie. All right. So yeah, definitely come see me next time on Saturday, and hey, join my Discord. You can chat with me. I'm there all the time. And you can have first dibs on my schedule. We can share memes together. We can talk about things. Yeah, come hang out with me. I'm also, of course, on Blue Sky and on YouTube. So yeah, see you all next time, folks. Have a good one. Let's raid Annie. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.